If there's one thing I'm worried about, there are two things. I've already explained the right side of the offensive line, blocking Hassan Reddick, blocking Jalen Carter, blocking Jordan Davis. That is a concern. That's a legit concern. But the other concern to me, it's not Brock Purdy. It's not Debo. It's not this defense. It's not the secondary. The other concern I have, it's Kyle Shanahan. It's a big game for Kyle Shanahan. Now, Howard Eskin came on here bumping his gum saying, Nick Sirianni is such a better coach, it's not even close. And Shanahan in these big games. Now, even last week against Seattle, and we were all going crazy over the win. It was a dominant win. There was times the Niners could have really put their foot on the Seattle Seahawks' neck, and they didn't do it. And Shanahan got a little conservative at that time, got a little wacky. The 2 straight play calls backed up in his end zone, and Brock Purdy throws a pick 6. We know what happened in the NFC title game. We know what happened in these big games. Shanahan has to be in his bag. He has to stay aggressive, get aggressive. I don't care about Elijah Mitchell touching the football. I don't care. McCaffrey's had 10 days off. If you need to give him the ball 30 times, give him the ball 30 times.
I'm with you.
If you need to give Brandon Ayuk 15 targets, then damn it, give him 15 targets. If it's George Kittle running down the seam, running over Kevin Byard, then you know what? You need to do that. To me, where's Shanahan going to be at with his aggressiveness and his play calling? Are you going to go for it on 4th and 2 from your own from midfield? Are you going to go for him from 4th and 1 at the Eagles' 43-yard line? What play are you going to call? Shanahan must be in his bag, and he's got to prove it to that other guy on the sideline running around, calling people schmucks and saying, where you at, Chiefs fans? Shanahan, I'm looking at you. You need to be the best head coach in the NFL. You need to be the play caller that we've hired you to be this Sunday, and you've done a hell of a job over 7 years. Hell of a job. And you got this offense humming. When everybody's together, we're averaging over 30. Like it's no problem. 30 points high, no problem. But this week, against Philadelphia, against that D coordinator, against that head coach, against that fan base, in the same place where you didn't throw that red challenge flag on the first possession of the game, which allowed the Eagles to go up 7-0, Shanahan, you've got to be in your bag.
Possibly.
No timid play calling this week, buddy. No. I need you, Shanahan. This is your game. You're the best head coach on the field.
Who's got the edge? Sirianni or Shanahan heading into this one?
In terms of what?
Just who do you trust more?
Well, I know Sirianni's going to go for it. He's aggressive. All gas, no brakes. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it with the tush push. They're going to throw the ball down the field. They're going to stretch the ball down the field. They don't take what the defense gives them. They take what they want. And that's what I want Shanahan to call this game. I'm going to take what I want. And he did that for the most part in Seattle. But there was a couple situations where I'm like, we need 40. You know what I'm saying?
Well, their normal template is to defer and try to get a stop. That way they can get the double up where they can score before halftime and get the ball back.
Yep, I like that.
Even on the road, you do that again if you win the toss?
I do that again. I kind
of do too, especially with our defense being as rested as we are. I'd like to get a quick 3 and out.
Set the tone.
Yeah.
Set the tone.
The Niners need to lead early in this game to just quiet the crowd, stabilize things, keep the run game involved.
I need Shanahan. I'm looking at you, buddy. This is why we hired you. This is why you're the guy. You got your quarterback. You got your receivers. You got your tight end. You got a great defense. You got pass rushers. You got great linebackers. Wilkes is back on the sideline. He's high-fiving people. It's all good. Shanahan, all gas, no brakes this Sunday.
I am very interested to see if Jair Brown can continue his good play.
Ooh, that's a good point.
This is a very, very difficult matchup, and they're going to take shots downfield. They're a team that could be 2nd and 16 or, 3rd and long and find a way to get enough time and then rip a ball downfield. They are going to attack the edges. Jalen could be very inaccurate on the intermediate and short stuff.
You're so right.
And then hits you on the deep ball. Yep. And so, for me, safety communication and play is extremely important in this one.
That's a great point. And nobody's talked about Jair Brown. And you know what? Nobody talked about him last Thursday. And you know what?
At all.
My philosophy when it comes to safeties, offensive linemen, officials. If we're not talking about them, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And we didn't talk about Jair Brown after last Thursday, which means he was solid in the pass.
He's really good.
Really good. So and he's going back to the state of Pennsylvania.
Oh, this is a big game for him.
It's a huge game. He's going to have family out there, I'm sure. He played his college ball in Happy Valley.
He's a lot, like Hufanga is very quick. He's quick too.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's quick too.
No doubt.
I really like him.
No, I think he's more technically sound than Hufanga.
Well, Hufanga could come in with the big whiff.
Right.
He does come in with the big whiff every now and then.
His instincts are Palomalu like. I'm not saying he's Troy Polamalu.
No one is.
Hufanga, but Jair Brown, he stays sound. He plays his assignments. I think he's a very good player, very good safety, but he's from Trenton, New Jersey. You know, he's going to have family out there. This is personal for him, too, going back home to play against the Eagles. All right, let's go to Aaron in Santa Cruz. Been out hold for a while. Let's get Aaron in Santa Cruz on here. Aaron, what's happening, man? You're on the roast.
Gentlemen, first of all, thank you for holding it down for the West Coast, man. This East Coast bias is just unbelievable sometimes, and you guys hold it down for us out here. So
thank you.
The voice of the Bay, we appreciate it. As far as the keys to the game go, everyone's talking about the Chase Young edition, no doubt about it. But I think the reason why they're getting home so much is the coverage has changed. They dropped Isaiah Oliver, they benched him, and they put Ambry Thomas on the other side of Travarius Ward, and they put Diamador in the slot. And I think if you can allow Travarius to follow AJ and you can have Diamador stay in that slot, then you can actually get that pressure. And I think that's been a very underlooked aspect of what Wilks has done, and it's changed a lot. And you're seeing that a lot of those sacks, to be perfectly frank, they're coverage sacks. They're not – I mean, they're getting home with 4 because the coverage on the back end is so good. Everyone's emotional. I understand that. This is business, baby. We got to go in there and handle it. If you look at it from a gambling standpoint, the Niners are -3 for a reason on the road against the 9-1 Philly team. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So or 10-1 Philly team. So it tells you right there. And for a little bit of a wager for y'all, I would like to ladder this going -3, then take -7, then take -10 for plus money. Niners all day, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
I like that.
I'm telling you, bro.
And you know what? During the week, Shaskin, let me tell you something.
I feel like it's a double-digit win.
So when the spread moves during the week,
what does that mean?
the public doesn't really bet until Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Mostly Sunday morning. They try to get their bets in.
The public meaning like the average Joe.
The average Joe. The sharps, the experts, they're the ones who move the line during the week. And the fact that the Niners open up, I believe, at 1.5 or 1, and it's already jumped to 3, there's a lot of people feeling like the Niners are going to win this game. And then, you know what? And I don't get caught up in the national media, who they pick, what they pick. I don't care. But I do follow the lines. And the lines are telling me the Niners are going to come out and win this football game. Now, it may be a schedule loss for the Eagles. I don't really care. They're not going to have Dallas Goedert. I don't really care.
Who's the best better here at the station?
In terms of winnings?
It's just like, whose bets do you trust the best? Not to diminish anyone else. I'm just curious. Like, who do you think does a good job gauging what to bet on?
I don't know. I trust myself when it comes to money. I trust myself when it comes to money. I mean, Guru's a good bettor. Guru will make good bets. But, you know, if you can hit at a 57% clip, you're winning money. So I think Guru's big, but we all have our losses. We have terrible losses. Like, I don't know. Dibs, he bets. I think he bets.
Well, yeah, but he's very obscure with his bets.
Yeah, I don't.
A lot of Premier League and whatnot. And so
tennis.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know.
And I even bet tennis sometimes, you know. The only thing I don't do is bet on the NBA because I can't bet on the NBA.
So what are you betting on this week?
I don't know yet. I do not know yet. I know I took some props yesterday. I took because
I'm going to Vegas.
I took CeeDee Lamb over 10 catches live. He got 11 catches, but I lost on the yardage prop. I was trying to get the yardage prop with CeeDee Lamb. I was working on the show, and I was like, damn, I forgot the game was started. CeeDee Lamb's going to have a big game. And it was his over-under for receiving yards was 84.5. I wanted to slam it, Shasky, and I couldn't get it in. And finally it was at 121. I was like, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to get it. And he stopped at 116. They threw him the ball on 3rd down before that last field goal. They were trying to get – it was – crazy because they were at the 6-yard line. So a 6-yard touchdown would have pushed me over on that bet, so I basically broke even yesterday.
All right, so that guy, he said he's going to go 3-7-10. What the hell does that mean? And
so
I'll do that for him.
Points.
I'm going to do that for me, but on his behalf. But for me,
giving them 3,
in Vegas.
Those are alternate lines. So alternate lines, usually you get plus money. So if you're giving 7, you will get a lot of plus money.
What does that mean?
So that plus money means, so for example, if it's plus 100, that means if you bet $100, you're going to win $100.
Okay.
Now, if it's say if the Niners are minus 250, that means you bet 100. Excuse me, you bet 250 to win 100 on minus 250. So if it's let me break it down again. Plus 250, you bet $100 to win $250. That's plus money.
Gotcha.
You see the plus there. If it's minus 250, you have to bet 250 to win $100. So that's the difference there. So minus 7. You might get it at like plus 300. So if you bet 100, you're going to win 3. For example, Evan Giddings, we're going to throw it with him. He's a take Cal money line against UCLA. I was down to my last bet last Saturday. I threw 100 on Cal. They were plus money. And so, my account said $400.
Oh.
So you had me back in the game.
Get Evan over here soon so I can figure out this double-digit bet I'm about to place on the Niners.
There you go. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Gambling is a lot of fun. I wouldn't recommend it for you, Shaska. You already emotional.
A lot of L's last night because a lot of people had Dak Prescott 300 or more yards, 299 passing yards.
Oh, wow.
How about DK looking like literally the embodiment of Terrell Owens in 2023?
It's the jerseys, man. God, they're so sick.
Those throwbacks do look
So
sweet.
sick. Gino looked great.
Dude, at that stadium with the
Great.
star, that was a great uniform game.
Yeah, it was.
Great uniform.
Although
game.
my Dallas defense did not perform like I expected them to.
Yeah.
-4 for me.
Yeah, I had -3.5.